Hello, everybody. It's WCW episode 62. It's November 5th, 2024, and there's nothing else going on tonight. It's just WCW. That's what we're all here for. We're all excited. We're all nervously waiting for the results of Great American Bash 1994, the show we're here to book. But before that, we do have the Go Home Nitro, as well as the Saturday night to get to. Um, For real though, I can't believe I timed it up to have Great American Bash on election night and didn't even realize it until like this morning. I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing Great American Bash on election day. Oh yeah, huh. But yeah, just as a reminder, Great American Bash. I mean, I'll bring the notepad over. Oh, move the card. I hate when it does that. This is the card we're running tonight. Stan and Vader in the oh, the Scars and Stripes. There it is. I forgot already. The Scars and Stripes strap match, Stan and Vader. We did not come up with a gimmick for Miracle Alliance Connection, the Headhunters. We're doing Awesome and Rude. We're doing Pillman and Owen. We're doing Eddie and Tenryu. We're doing Bull and Cynthia Moreno for the women's title. Triple Crown, Masawa and Jumbo. This big old 8-man tag. And I guess we're doing Regal vs. Ultimo. If there is time. There should be. There should be time. But let's just get to we're still 4 days from Nitro, so let's just start advancing. Probably bring the notepad back out later at the end of Great American Bash. Mr. Takahashi is the locker room leader. Congrats. Daryl looks different. No, but Recruit is not going to lose to Mike Awesome. We are going to hope a good open match is enough to get Mike some overness. That's kind of what we're hoping for there. Because the disparity there is like 30 points. So, you know, let's try and get Mike over. SMW, this is like an SMW pay-per-view level show, I think. Let's see what they had here. Heavenly Bodies, defeat the Midnight... Okay, so just booking... Oh no, the Midnight Idols are Kid Cash and Perry Saturn. Okay, alright, that's a fun match. Got a 68, too. That was a good match. Although I have to assume it was... Yeah, it was... Actually, they weren't that much better than Kid Cash and Perry. Honestly, this is exactly what I want for our developmental. I'm pretty happy with this. Like, hey, take our young guys and have them work the Heavenly Bodies and learn how to work, brother. Like, it's beautiful. Jerry Lynn beat Richard. Jerry Lynn and Richard Slinger got a 73. Oh, Jerry might be ready, brother. Jerry got a 72. Jerry Lynn. That was Joey Magby, Dennis Storm, Paul Levesque, beat Ben Lawler, Super Crazy beat Paul Hogan, Carly and High Octane beat Brian Armstrong and New Breed Extreme. Billy Kidman defeated Daryl Loudon, I don't know. And James Maritado beat Chris Canyon. Then there's a bunch of dark matches. Alright. Rude win by Awesome getting intentionally DQ'd. I don't think Rick Rude's gonna take a stunt bump either. Also, considering how his career ended, maybe we don't ask him to take a stunt bump. You know, he's got a bad history of platforms and falling weird. You know, maybe we don't ask him to fall off a stage. No, 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 no. We cannot just say that is what happens. No, 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 no. You gotta ask him to do a stump bump. That's the game. AWFPR have made a contract offer to Stan Hansen. Stan, are you not on an exclusive contract? Oh, and it expires in 41 days. Uh, hey man. Uh, let's. What are we doing here? Uh, oh, Stan wants creative control, but would change his mind if we gave him more money. Well, money's fake, so we can give him more money. 180. Okay. That was enough for him to be like, you know what? I don't need creative control. All right, let's do this. Go home Nitro. All right, off. I feel like Great American Bash should probably be in the southeast. That just feels right. New England. We don't draw great in New England. Cross Insurance Arena, Portland, Maine. This is the same one. This is literally the same one. Yeah, sure. Let's go to Portland, Maine. Alright, I'm just going to start, like, basically banking finishes for the pay-per-view, although I think we have plenty, but I'm still going to do it. Near certainty for Terry Funk. I mean, wrong brand, but okay. I will take that. Likely. Okay. Great. Perfect. Bit of a gamble for Brian Pillman. We are going to pass on that. Safe bet for Kurt Hennig. Again, wrong brand, but we will take it. Saw and Rick Rude butted heads backstage, and both are furious. Well, great. Tenru trained Ray Tamada. Baba trains people. Okay, pretty easy on the locker room incidents. None. All right. So right, we did this big old 6-man tag. Oh, we got the Headhunters a win in that match, and Dr. Death is really mad at us. Right. And we gave him money, but no amount of money was enough to get him lower than annoyed. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. All right, let's do. Well, I think we gotta do an angle where it's like a backstage angle with Dr. Death and Terry Gordy attacking Headhunter A, Headhunter D. Yeah, let's do like 2 minutes. They lay them out, and then add a second part that's also 2 minutes. where Dr. Death, as those guys are laying on the ground, he's like, Great American Bash, us two, you two, anything goes, we're settling this once and for all. Like that kind of thing. I guess they should technically be selling, but I don't trust their selling, so we're just gonna make them background. Layout, head, hunters, want, anything goes, match at Gab. Okay. What have we done? Let's see. Okay, so we have talked about the stars. I called it a Stars and Stripes strap match. So Scars and Stripes is really right there the whole time. Look at me in the face, and I didn't see it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we do know that the strap match is happening. So we don't need to really do anything. I mean, we're gonna do stuff, obviously. Let's have fun. Let's mix it up. Big Van Vader, Sting, and Ron Simmons, who will be teaming with Sting in the 8-man tag on the pay-per-view. They will take on Stan and the best two guys from that team, which would be Kobashi and Liger. I feel like we did almost this exact 6-man tag, but someone else besides Ron recently. But you know what? Ron makes it totally different. It's fine. Actually, Ron might genuinely get me to change this, because we might do a wild brawl. Because Ron should be really good at wild brawls, right? He's okay. It's his best stat. Let's put it that. I don't even need to check Stan. I don't even need to check these guys either. They got great PR. Yeah, let's do like 13-minute wild brawl. That's our main event. We should probably give Vader a win going into the match. Let's have Vader pinning poor Kobashi. Poor Kobashi. Let's do Bosch interference from Kawada. And then, as is tradition with a WCW pay-per-view, we're going to end this with so many people fighting. Because we're going to have all the guys for the 8-man tag and the main event. So it's going to be 10 people fighting. So we'll have Stan fighting. We'll have Vader fighting. And then all the good guys on the 8-man tag would be Dustin, Ron, Sting, and Sabu. And all the bad guys would be Kenta Kobashi, Jushin Thunder Liger, Kawada, and Taue. Alright. Gonna give Brian Pillman and Paulie a promo. Where they're just gonna talk shit on Owen. Basically, just Owen Hart. You've been grinding out. Actually, you know what? They don't need to. Owen Hart, you fool, you puppet, you. We told you to dance and you danced. We told you to go out here and grind wins and you actually did it. You actually went out here and beat all these jabroni wrestlers week in, week out, tiring yourself out while I was kicking my feet up watching you do all of it. Are Regal? Oh, Regal Ultimo, okay. Regal turns down handshake at the time of the draw. Ultimo wants no time in the match. Regal says no time. I gotta see Regal for Ultimo. Regal sucker punched Ultimo after a match. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Since the main event is only going to like 12 or whatever, I'll give these guys 16. I will give them storytelling. I would like Ultimo to get a flash pin on Steve Regal. I don't know if that's gonna happen. But we can try it. See what the difference is here. Eee. Extremely unhappy. You know what? This is not the main event. We can keep him strong. Still extremely unhappy. Well, if he's going to be extremely unhappy either way, let's just have him lose. And we'll give him money. Chat, remind me. Steven Regal. Money. And then we will do a thing afterwards where Regal will attack him. Very similar to what we did backstage with Miracle Violence Connection. And then he will cut a promo. Where he's basically just going to be like, "Oh, Ultimo Dragon, you really think you've proved something here tonight? You really think this means you're better than me? You're not. I'll prove it at Great American Bash." Like that kind of thing. Ooh. Does Ultimo do the mist? I don't remember Ultimo doing a lot of mists. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 6-minute talking segment with Paulie and Rick Rude. Where Paulie is basically... Actually, let's have this be like 4 minutes. Reality is fake in this. No, reality is real. This is the most real universe. Very realistic. WCW was just like this. Remember when they bought All Japan? That was crazy. Anyway, Paulie's basically just going to talk on behalf of Mike Awesome here and cut the promo that Mike Awesome should be cutting, but he can't because he's Mike Awesome, where he's going to talk about how, like, you know, Rick Rude, who is all of like 37 years old at this point, which by modern standards is like a young wrestler. But basically, Paul's going to cut the promo like, you know, Rick Rude, you had your time. You know, the 80s is over. It's 1994, brother. It's the new era. Mike Awesome's gonna send you to the retirement home, and then Rick Rude's gonna talk shit, and then Mike's gonna attack him from behind. I guess Paulie would be there to work the crowd. That'll also help the number. Okay. We got Jumbo Misawa. We got the women. Oh, Chico. We got Razor Ramon. Should we debut him at Great American Mountain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we've already got 9 matches on the card. Although, I guess we could just do like a debut segment? Yeah, fuck it. It's me, Razor Ramon. I'm coming to the Great American Bash. He could attack someone, that's true. Although we're bringing him back as a babyface. Or, well, we're setting him deterred. We want him to be a babyface. Although he could, you know, we could think of something. If not, he'll just come out and talk to Eric Bischoff. Whatever. That's fine, too. We always need a couple talking segments on the pay-per-view. What is going on with Jumbo and Misawa? Literally did this match last week. Okay, cool. Jumbo and Misawa promo breaks down to fight. Don't really have a lot going. You know who hasn't just cut a promo in a long time? Jesse the Body. So let's put him out there. You know what? Misawa can talk to you. Let's see if Ventura helps him. Alright. Really need matches. We're at like 50%. We're at 50-50. Gotta add some wrestling. We could add the women, but I don't really know in what way. Owen's been having matches. Deanne Crawford, you're recognizable, huh? Great. Okay. Doug and Dan. So Doug is unimportant, but Dan is recognizable. That's fascinating. Anyway, y'all are wrestling. I don't know. Anybody. Norman and Jericho. Y'all can have 10 minutes. We got fucking time. Open. Apparently Doug needs the overness, so we'll give him the win. You know what? Why don't you guys cook? Fuck it. If I'm gonna have a random match, it might as well be good. We have 6 more minutes. It really needs to be another match, if we're being honest. Jumbo could just squash somebody. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Again, we have the women. We have the women. Bull could just squash someone. Why not? She's recognizable. Where are we? New England? Yeah, there's not gonna be. Nah. Let's, Actually, we don't even need to bring anyone up, because we have a lot of women we never book. Such as Cutie Suzuki. Six minutes. Bulls winning. Title not on the line. What? Ultimo. Oh, Regal's mad. Yeah. We know. And then we should send Cindy out there afterwards. I don't think we've already have a million attack angles afterwards, so let's maybe just have them do like a stare down kind of thing, which is gonna go poorly, but hey, it is what it is. And that is the show. What are we opening with? Let's open... You know, we have 2 Heyman promos. I would like them to be kind of separated. Let's start with him and Pillman. That should be hot. Let's go to the Steal the Show match. That should do well, I think. Maybe. I actually don't know if that's going to do well. We'll see. Razor... Put this one like way up here, and let's also move this like way down, like here. Yeah, I'll say like an 80, 85. I'll play it safe. You know what? Let's actually check the finishes in case we have a specific one here. I don't... No, none for anyone in this match. Because I kind of want to save the good ones. Like, near certainty, we got to save for the main event. Although we have safe bets we could use here. We'll save them for the pay-per-view. We don't need them for this show. $77. Paul Lee did a bad job trying to improvise dialogue. Well, that's okay. I think we rolled the 1 there, boys. I don't think I have ever gotten red notes on a Paul Lee promo. That's wild. 65? Okay. I mean, I told these guys to cook. They didn't burn down the kitchen, but I wouldn't say they cooked. We got a, you know, they gave us like a bologna sandwich. It'll do. Got the job done. Razor Ramon is coming to a great American bash. This is a very bad impression, but I also feel like it's on par with what he was doing. His impression was like also not great. Yeah. 64 for this. They like the attack more than the talking. Mostly because the talking was bad. But that's fine. I will take a 60 for Bull and Cutie. Alright, we are certainly... Hey, Cynthia Moreno did a masterful job improvising and working the crowd. That's good to know. Maybe we'll turned Cynthia Moreno into a great promo. 82 for the Ventura promo. Should not have rated Misawa. Got a little big for my britches there. Got a little too confident, but that's okay. 77. This obviously could have been way better if it wasn't storytelling and like Regal's mad and all that stuff. But so far this show's been pretty mid. 57 for this. These guys are good wrestlers, but anytime I've had to have them like talk or do an angle, it's kind of a death. Okay, 79 on this. We got a good roll on Paulie this time, although it didn't help as much as I was hoping. Maybe it's just because we're in New England. Maybe it's just, we're in WWF country. Although, like, the real in-game reason would just be we have less pop here. Although I think we still have a decent amount of pop. Oh, alright, here we go. Alright, main event saved us. Crowd was kind of sleepy, and then we were like, alright, you guys, go out there and tear this building apart. And they did. Portland, Maine will never be the same again. And then we did the classic. Oh my god, we gotta go! We'll see you at the Great American Bash! 83. Yeah, not a great show. Kind of really a one-match show, honestly. Good, really good TV main event, and everything else is just kind of like, yeah, it was okay. It was fine. You know what that was? That was an AEW go-home show where everything's booked. And then I'm like, I don't know, everything's booked. We just got to kill some time. I don't know. Here's a Furnace and Crawford match. That's what happened there. We made 400 grand though, so I'm still feeling good about it. Where's New England? Yeah, we only have a 76 in New England. So yeah. Although I think our wrestlers should be just as popular because we still have a good TV deal. How dare you? That was a Dynamite quality show. It wasn't a Dynamite quality show. Giant Warrior has been hired by USA Pro in a handshake deal. Great. Giant Baba opinion. Can't wait to see this. Christian. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. People watched Nitro. Brian Knobbs politics. Oh, brother. Herb Abrams versus Iceman King Parsons. Yeah, Herb. Watch yourself, Herb. Monday Night Shockwave. People kind of just talk like Shockwave is a thing already, and like it's not. Like I know they trademarked it and are shopping it and stuff, but people shop shows all the time. Let's let's see some deals actually get done here. All right, and we are going right to Saturday night. No nights off. We can certainly bump this up a little bit. It's more like it. Where were we last time? Florida? Yeah, let's go to the Omni. Let's go home. I'm gonna keep just going for creative finishes. Near certainty for Eddie Guerrero. That could be useful. I don't know if he can win that 10-room match, but we can try. Likely, okay. We're just... Honestly, we have so many at this point that we probably can, like, use some on TV. Or, like, one on every match on the pay-per-view, which would be crazy. Brian Blair wants to... You know what? Yeah. Sure. Welcome back, B. Brian Blair, who was here briefly in, like, basically the same role as Nikita Koloff, just, like, veteran who loses. You can come back. That's fine. Dan had a poker tournament. I wanted to do UWF because it was like a blank slate. Like, when you book as WCW, people have like an idea of what that should be. No one gives a shit about UWF. I could have done whatever I wanted. But yes, we probably would have died in like a year or two. We had shitty TV and no money. And yeah, it would have been bad. Doesn't Eddie kind of have to win since staying in 10 room? Listen, doesn't so and so have to win, and then they don't is like the story of WCW. That's just that's how the promotion works. George South and Bam Bam got into a huge argument. George, calm down. Ted DiBiase and Tully Blanchard have apparently been hanging out together. All right. Cactus Jack has an angle idea. Okay. Tracy had a small backstage class with Bobby Heenan. A small one. Bobby went up to him and doing morale officer stuff, and Tracy was just like, Bobby, please. Bobby, every week you come up to me. Just please stop asking me. I don't want to come to the bingo game. No one's interested. Tsunami also yelled at him. Training people. Okay, alright. Let's see, we did Bam Bam and Stan against Warrior and Steamboat. Well, that's a weird match. I think we did Cactus Interference there. That's right. Ted has New York lawyers. Oh, contract. Okay, Stephen Kurt is really heating up. Vampiro, who accidentally debuted and now has to win matches, has been winning matches. Randy Savage promo from home. Right. Do we keep Randy off TV for another week? Do we bring him back? Many options. Yeah, we're doing work. Hey, here's what I'm gonna do. Main event. This might be a terrible idea. We're gonna do the Ultimate Warrior and Terry Funk. Wild Brawl? No, Warrior's just not really... No, okay, y'all got 12 minutes. Warrior, Funk. I'm going to have Ultimate Warrior win by disqualification. And he is attacked by who he is feuding, who is Bam Bam Bigelow. And then we will do the big return angle here, where we will have Terry attacking. We will have Bam Bam attacking. We'll have Ultimate Warrior victim. Then Randy Savage making the save. That's right, Zodiac. He's good at shaking the ropes. Also, I am going to give this a creative finish because I don't trust this main event. And we have so many. Oh, we have a Terry Funk one, but he's not. He's losing. So I will use a safe bet. I will use a safe bet. Hopefully it works. All right. He told us he's got New York lawyers. Let's do. Oh, Barry would have to talk, which is awful. But it's the only way. Actually, is there anyone local who can like talk? Oh, Adrian Street, but they would be very weird for this. Same with Bill Eadie. Glenn Gilberti. Oh, bringing Glenn Gilberti in as a lawyer would be pretty funny. Same with Glenn Jacobs, but I don't actually want to hear him talk. Most of these people are not actually good at talking. They're like theoretically good at talking. I guess Scott Hudson would be good at talking. Glenn Gilberti, the New York lawyer, is actually kind of a great... Fuck, I hate that. Fuck. Shit. I was looking for someone to talk for Barry, and I came away with Glenn Gilberti, New York lawyer. None of these. You know what? What about developmental? Are any of you guys good at talking? Like, is anyone actually good at talking, I should say? Because a lot of you have, like, potential. Brian Armstrong, lawyer. Chris Daniels, lawyer. Lawyer Levesque. This 20-year-old kid is, like, one of our best talkers. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do an angle. We're going to do, like, 3 minutes. Ted DiBiase cutting a promo. Barry Windham is there. Basically, Barry's going to come out and, well, let's have Ted cut a promo about, like, oh, my high money lawyers, you know, you'll never be able to get out of this contract, Windham. Windham's going to come out and try to talk, but he doesn't have the mic, so all he can do is stand there. And he's going to belittle him some more, and then he's going to get attacked from behind by the lawyer, Glenn Gilberti, and that's going to lead to an impromptu match between Barry Windham and a lawyer. This is very stupid. I guess on commentary, we could have, I forget if it's Shivani or Ross on this show, we could have them be like, now what kind of lawyer? Wait a dang second, you know? Like that kind of thing. I've seen a lot of lawyers in my day. Actually, no, we can use this, because then it could be like Ted thinks he's got a high money lawyer, but he doesn't. It's just stupid Glenn Gilberti. So then that's how Barry Windham will find like a loophole to get out of the contract, And then at whatever the next pay-per-view is after Great American Bash, we could do Ted and Barry Windham contract on a pole or something stupid like that. This might be our storytelling match, although, God, I hope not. Alright, here's something I need to figure out. Who the fuck are Arn and Rick defending these tag titles against? Oh, Dan's Feud and Rick Martel. I mean, it's just the Steiners. All we have are the Steiners. We don't have any tag teams like ready to go. I mean, Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton have been. Can we do the Fantastics versus the Horsemen? I don't know that we can. That seems. 50 Pop isn't awful. Oh, man. Oh, the charisma in Mike is not there. No, it sure isn't. This seems like the mismatch of the century, but, alright, let's... This is insane. Bobby Fulton. And Tommy Rogers are going to call out the Horsemen. While Brian Blair is here, he should probably lose. Oh, it's a shame he's unimportant. Because, ooh, he would be perfect to lose to Vampiro. Oh, Vampiro's recognizable! Let's go! Let's fucking go, boys! It's Vampiro time! It's that easy. Vampiro and B. Brian Blair. What a weird fucking match. I'm going to have Arn and Rick win a squash as well. It feels like this is a squash show, but hey, you know, sometimes those happen. Sometimes you gotta book Arn and Rick versus the Italians, you know? Arn win. I feel like Rick always wins. Actually, this is how we're gonna do this. After the match, they're gonna cut a promo about how no tag team in WCW can beat the Horsemen. And then later, we'll have the fucking Fantastics come out and be like, you haven't wrestled us yet. I feel like we should just do Kurt and Steve in the ring, like, talking. Oh, it's the first one. Yeah, we have not had them talk to each other yet. Alright, well, let's do this. What is... God, I forgot what the next... Is it Bash at the Beach? I feel like it's Bash at the Beach. So let's just do Kurt. Steve. 6 minutes. Setting up a U.S. title match for Bash at the Beach. So nothing with Steamboat and Cactus. Cactus's turn. There's really been nothing since then. Oh, they've been, oh, oh, Mamma Mia. This goes all the way back to when they started as a tag team. Okay. I mean, Ricky should be mad that Cactus fucking attacked him. But I also don't want to just do another talking segment. This show probably could use a better main event than what it has. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this as for a match. I don't know if this is a better main event. Because we got Ricky Steamboat and his good friends, the Steiner brothers, taking on Cactus and his friends. His friends Eddie and Doug Gilbert. Oh, Raven would probably be a good minion for Cactus. But the Gilberts would probably be good with him too. Let's do Eddie and Doug Gilbert. It's a weird match. It's a weird match. I'm going to give this the storytelling. I'll give them like 14. I'm going to have Ricky Steamboat pin Eddie Gilbert. Are making a Cactus Gilberts and Raven stable? Maybe. It is 1994. Things are getting extreme. It is about that time where people might be into that kind of thing. And then after the match, I'm going to have Cactus get his heat back, brother. Even though he didn't lose. Avalanche, Stan Hansen. Oh, we've done nothing with Dan and Rick. I would be fine with Rick just cutting a promo. Let's give Rick like 4 minutes backstage. Basically just going to talk about how, you know, Catch Club, they're a bunch of brutes. They're a bunch of cavemen. They don't understand. They hate me because they're jealous of me because I'm a high society man and I'm beautiful and I smell good with my arrogance perfume. Unlike or cologne, excuse me, cologne. It's cologne. Unlike them who are stinky because they roll around on sweaty mats all day in the gym. Ugh. And then we have a couple minutes left. I would like Avalanche to squash somebody. I don't know that we've booked Adam Flash yet. Let's bring him in. Adam Flash, you're jobbing to the Avalanche. 3 minutes. This does not this does not need to go long. Okay, this needs to be put in order. I think I like Austin Hennig opening the show. And then the first match. I guess we'll start with that. Actually, no, let's start with Horseman. And then that promo right afterwards, or post-match promo. Avalanche vs. Adam Flash, sure. Be Brian Blair versus Vampiro. You go down here somewhere. Cactus gets his heat back, brother. That's out of order. Perry Windham gets attacked by a lawyer. We got to put something in between this and the main event. We got to bring the crowd up after Barry Windham versus Glenn Gilberti. Fucking Rick Martel promo? That's about the best thing we got. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put this up here. Let's open with the Horseman match. And then we'll put this here. I don't know, like an 82. This is not a great show. This is we are 6 weeks away from a pay-per-view still show. Uh, 67. Didn't even get the squash match rating. That's a bummer. Although Rick and Arn were very good, so it was simply that they were wrestling the Italians. Hey, promo was good. Also, promo just a shoot. There is no one. Now that they have beat the Steiners, there is no one that can touch them as far as tag teams. This is just them talking on my behalf here. There you go. There's your classic squash match rating. Thanks. Actually, a 43 for Adam Flash, considering he has like no pop at all. It's actually pretty good. And he got squashed. Well, maybe he was good at getting squashed. Nope. The crowd was just hot, I guess. Oh, Rick did a real bad job. I think Dan Severn would have. I just assumed Rick would cut a good promo. That's on me. I was like, yeah, he's an 80s and 90s wrestler. They all cut good promos. He's got it. He don't got it. This was bad. This was bad. This was also bad. Oh, that didn't click. You know, sometimes when the game hits me with the they didn't click thing, I'm like, God, what? Fuck you, game! How dare you? I don't think Brian Blair and Vampiro would click. I got to give it to TEW on this one. This is a fucking weird match. Rick had good promos before, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Fantaxis got a 52, so... Not promo guys. We gotta get them in there. I guess this also means they're, like, teaming with Steve Austin now, which is nuts. Like, because Austin's going against Kurt, so it's like Austin versus the Horsemen. So now Austin's crew is going to be the Fantastics. I did not see that coming when we signed the Fantastics. I was like, I didn't know if these guys would leave Smoky Mountain. Oh, this was really good. This is going to be... Even with this being storytelling, this is going to be so much better than our main event. I messed up. I thought the Gilberts would drag it down. They did not. They were good. Or, you know, they were in the 50s. They were fine. Ricky vs. Cactus is just, like, stupid hot. It's been going for months. Oh, it's our bloodline. I imagine this is just, like, Cactus low blowing him and then running away. Like, nothing crazy here. I'm so glad the game gives us the separate ratings for the parts, because we got an 86 for the Ted promo, and then a 24 for Glenn Gilberti attacking Barry Windham. Hell yeah, brother. 59? Okay, yeah, Glenn's really bad. Maybe we shouldn't, maybe next week we'll be like, he wasn't a lawyer, he was a, oh, what do you call it? It's like a lawyer's assistant. I can't believe I'm forgetting the word on this. Paralegal. He was a paralegal. He wasn't a lawyer. No. He went rogue. He wasn't supposed to do that. Woo! Stephen Kurt cooked. Stephen Kurt has been really good. They've just really been rocking. Kurt in general has been great. Probably our best signing, honestly. He's just been awesome. And I'm probably paying him a lot less than like Macho Man and Ric Flair. God, fuck. Oh, the creative finish didn't work. All right. I think if we had done no creative finish, this would have gotten like an 82, maybe an 80, which would have been fine. It would have been an okay main event. If the creative finish had worked, we probably would have gotten like an 87 or 88, which is what we were hoping for. But instead it didn't work, and now we got a 78 main event. So, you know. But hey, the Macho Man is back, getting the crowd back up. Ooh, he hit me with that branding iron. Damn, is that 2 on a pole matches on one pay-per-view? Are we gonna do Contract on a pole and then branding iron on a pole? Bro, we're booking now, bro. We're booking now. $85 seems too nice. I guess we did have a 97 promo and a 100 promo, and we did have an 87 match. It just wasn't the main event. So I guess the game is not punishing us as harshly for having a not great main event, which I appreciate. Thank you, game. That's nice of you. I agree. I don't think the show is worth an 85. But we take. You know what that was? That was a Nick show. That's the show that Nick books on Collision, and then I go, how the fuck did this get an 85? And then he goes, I don't know. And then I'm pissed about it. We made money, but not as much as we did on Nitro. Paying people too much money. Maritimes, Ontario, let's go. No, we don't need to be reminded about Glenn Gilberti. We got enough Glenn Gilberti for probably several years. It could be, but I didn't change that. Although maybe it's just the product. I don't know. All right, bash in 3 days. We can check. That's a good point. You know what else we need to do? None of y'all reminded me. We need to give Steven Regal money. Oh no, Bill Eadie. He's tired of me bringing him in just to do jobs. Ogawa is muscular. Ooh, he's on the juice. He's angry. Okay. I bet it's not something 75 grand couldn't fix. He's still annoyed. God, we are pissing people off on Nitro. How about a second 75 grand? That's 150 altogether. Hey, he's happy. No problem. Nothing 150 grand can't fix. Holy shit. Money's fake. It's fine. The main event thing is in here somewhere, I think, maybe. I actually don't know. Match focus. Oh, it's regular focus. Main event. Okay. So yes, it is not as tilted to main events. Angle focus is also regular focus, which I don't know. I feel like, I guess it depends on what they mean by angles. WCW was a real promos company, you know, a lot of talking right into the camera kind of stuff. Well, around this period. And honestly, probably most of its heyday, too. It probably wasn't until they, like, brought Russo in where they started doing, like, a bajillion backstage segments and all that shit. Oh, Joe Higuchi retired. Angle focus determines how angles make a show final rating. Okay. Yeah, I feel like for this era, that would probably be regular, but maybe when we get to the late 90s, you switch it to angles being more important, because oh boy, they loved angles. Mamma mia. Oh, that was super easy. I was just like, hey Stan, you want to work for me only for the next 2 years? And then he was like, yep. For 180 grand a month? Yes, I will do that. Alright, great. Well, I'm glad we worked that out since he's the world champion and all. Would be a shame if the WCW champion was like, not interested. Alright, bash time. Big set. No nights off. I said Southeast, but I think we should actually do Mid-Atlantic. I feel like the Great American Bash was held in Baltimore every year for like 30 years. Obviously not 30 years, but you know what I mean. Although we have Washington, although it's really not even big enough. Greensboro, Coliseum. University of Richmond. I like going to the Baltimore-ish area. Yeah, we'll go here to the Capitol Center. I mean, what's more American than going to the nation's capital? Kinda. Going to a suburb of the nation's capital. Going close to it. What's the set? Yeah, a lot of American stuff. Big American flags. Maybe. I mean, we're in DC, so maybe you make like like a little lighthouse part of make that part of the set, the Capitol or something. A lot of options. I feel like we're honestly good on finishes, but I'm still gonna farm them because it's like, what else do you need on a pay-per-view? We're good. Big Campbell, don't need that. 69 points left, nice. Likely for Ric Flair, okay. Debbie Malenko and Jimmy Jett have bonded recently. Okay, great. Oh, Fantasia and Chris Jericho are seeing each other. La di da. Jimmy Jett is just all over the place. Tenor chaining, Baba training. That's it. Okay, pretty easy. We can't inspire. Let's do an open forum. It is a pay-per-view. Let's get everything out. Let's get everything worked out. Great. Okay. All right, let us start with the main event. I always forget. Are strap matches in the game? No. What about a chain match? Okay, let's just look at everything. There is dog collar, but I don't think we can even do that. Alright, we're probably going to end up making strap match, but for the time being, let's just look. Oh, we already have a dog collar weenie version. Sure. Let's do dog collar weenie version. That's close enough. Let's go WCW World Heavyweight. Veda. Stan. I'm going to have them do like... what's their stamina? 78-86. Stan's is probably lower than that. Yeah, it is. I think I'm going to do like 18 slow build. Stan has to win. And we can do... Oh, we can do a Jesse Ventura distraction on Big Van Vader. Although, would that distract him? Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck else are we gonna do? And we had a near certainty. Actually, do we have one specifically for Stan? No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, let's use the near certainty. Ooh, Vader's a bit unhappy. He's a bit unhappy. I mean, a bit unhappy ain't much. Also, like, Vader, brother. Y'all are, like, the same. Stan's retaining. Oh. Even the weenie version of the dog collar man? Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna add a new match, I think. Oh, I guess we could do 1v1 strat match. Strat match. 1v1, match prestige high. Okay, blah blah blah. Injury risk default match, no. So what are they mad about? There's nothing here. Like, there's nothing here that they would be. Is it the content risk? Is it like, do we need to do like low content risk? Because there's nothing here that makes me go like, oh yeah, that's what they're mad about. You know what I mean? God, average content is too high. All right. All right. Nippon TV is killing us here. Headhunters and Miracle. This is not the second to last match, but it's what I have next. So let's just do it. 2v2 street fight. It's probably not going to let us do a 2v2 street fight, but whatever. Terry Gordy, Dr. Death. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. No, not even close. No chance in hell. 12 minutes. Oh, don't forget the titles. Unified World Tag Team. Wild Brawl. Dr. Death is winning because he's mad. We're going to end the storyline. And hey, we have so many of these. We gave them the first likely from October. Let's give them the likely. They'll probably need it. God, fuck. All right, it's just a 2v2 Wild Brawl. Just we'll know in our hearts. You know. Awesome and Rude. All right, I'm going to give them storytelling. Let's see if it works. 12 minutes. Storytelling. Winner of the match, Rick Rude. By intentional DQ finish. And then I want to do an angle afterwards where we ask him to do a stump bump. He is fine with it. Wow. Okay, I did not think he would do that. All right, so Mike Awesome gets DQ'd on purpose, and then power bombs Rick Rude off of our expensive set. He throws him through the fake White House we built or whatever. Uh, that's wild. I did not think he would agree to do that. Pillman and Owen. I'm just gonna let them cook. I'm gonna give them like 13. Pillman has like way more pop, right? It's not as high as it has been, but yes, it is much more. All right, so I'm gonna go 13. Open. Steal the show. Brian Pillman. Tainted. Bada bing, bada boom. We only have one more likely. I don't think these guys will need it. I'm just going to let them cook. Toxic, what's up? Eddie versus Tenru. Is there any chance in hell that Eddie can win this? Trying to save current day ROH. Good luck. These guys 16. Oh, didn't we have an Eddie Guerrero creative finish? Am I making that up? No, I'm not making that up. We have a near certainty Eddie Guerrero creative finish. Okay. So that means... So in my head, that's also Eddie, like, eddying him, right? He's like, doing the fucking chair spot or something. Although I would like it to be more definitive than that. Let's do a flash pinfall. See if Eddie can win. Eddie. Very unhappy. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hey, Tenru. Tenru-san. How do you feel about losing Eddie Guerrero? Doesn't want to put anyone over. Okay. Money's fake. Money's fake. Money's fake. Eddie's winning. So who? It's Tenru and Vader. We have to put them over, and we have to give them money. Bull and Cynthia. Y'all got 10. Cynthia, Bull. How have we gotten your pop? It could be better. I'll make this open, but Bull will simply win. We'll see how this match goes. If this match is really good, I would be willing to keep this going. Triple Crown, Misawa and Jumbo. I mean, these guys are just... I mean, I want to get these guys like 18. This should really be the semi-main, considering it is a Triple Crown match. I would also like Misawa to simply win. I think he's even more popular than Jumbo now. It's about the same. I think he should be fine. I think he could win. Oh, we have a Masawa creative finish. And it's a safe bet, which could be better, but we'll use it. Hell yeah. Give Bull Match creative finish? Yes, we should do that. Give them their best chance here. I think this likely down here is the last one we haven't used yet. Or the last likely. We have a lot of safe bets. We have a big old 8-man tag. With Stanger, Rick Rude, Sabu, and Dustin. Rick Rude. Ron Simmons. Taking on Kenta Kobashi, Jushin Thunder Liger, Akira Taue, and Toshiaki Kawada. Give these guys like 12. I will make this open. But Sting should probably just win. We should probably do like Sting, pins Taue, and we'll do like botched interference from Ventura, I guess. That's that. Listen, it's bad enough that we stole Razor Ramon. We're not going to steal their bad ideas. We're not going to do who. Like, it's one thing to steal a good idea. Steve Regal and Ultimo. Giving them some time here. Giving them Tech Masterclass. Yeah, Regal probably has to win this. Yeah, he's got to. How many times have I done them one-on-one? We just did the once. We did the time limit draw, and then it's all been tags. So we can do a third singles match. So let's have Regal win. Steve Regal wins. Open. We'll have it be tainted. It was a tactical match, but he cheated. What a jerk. Do we have a Steve Regal finish? Oh, we do have a Steve Regal finish, and it's likely. Let's go. We are fucking cranking out these creative finishes. This is crazy. Razor Ramon. I didn't come up with a thing for him to run out, so he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out on the stage. He's gonna talk to Eric Bischoff and talk about how the bad guy is here in WCW. Can you watch the election? Can you or can I? I can't. I don't have Disney Plus. Can you in general? I don't know. Maybe. They own ABC. You can probably watch ABC election coverage, I would think. All right, we need some promos here. Everyone that matters is on the show. We did a pretty good job with that. So we could just add post and pre-match promos here. Let's do. I would like the Nightmares and the Stinger and them to cut a promo beforehand. That sounds fun. So that would be Sting, Dustin, you can stand there. Sabu, you can stand there. Ron, you can stand there. I guess this is actually just a Sting and Dusty Rhodes promo. Now that I really think about it. And they will talk about Jushin and Kenta. And that's it, because that's the only guys that matter. Oh, after the Eddie and Tenru match, I would like to do like a 3-minute Eddie working the crowd. Like Eddie just got one over on Tenru. He runs up the ramp. He like celebrates. He like jumps into the crowd and celebrates with the fans, like that kind of thing. Tenru pissed. Let's do a promo with Paulie. Well, really with Paulie. Mike will simply be there. Where they will basically we'll do some foreshadowing here about how, like, you know, they'll talk about how, oh, we got a plan, we got an ace of our sleeves. Let's just say it's gonna be a rough night for Rick Rude. I have a feeling he's gonna have a fall from grace. You know, real subtle stuff. Is there anyone else? I'm gonna do the back-to-back promos thing. Where Vader will talk about Stan. Then we'll do the same, but backwards. Actually, let's have Ventura do it. I would say I am good with that. Alright, we need to open with Tech Masterclass. I would be fine with the Razor. What do I want second to last? I think the Jumbo and Masawa match. That has to be semi-main. That's a big match. What is going second? Probably Cynthia and Bull. Sorry, Cynthia and Bull. Day Rockers with Alec Price being the HBK Swirls. Do you have any good indie guys? The one that comes to mind is Kevin Blackwood, but he's just Starboy Charlie. Yeah, Starboy Charlie would probably be a good, like, a rock. Like, I don't really think of Alec Price as a rocker either. Also, he is. What's his team in GCW? It's him and it's the Garbage Daddies or something like that. Is it him and Tony Deppen? I don't remember what the team is, but there is some somewhat regular team he actually is in GCW. Cole Radrick, that's what it is. Cole Radrick, Tony Deppen, same guy. That's probably mean to Tony. Sorry, Tony. Miracle. This should probably go. Let's put this like down here, and then let's put this somewhere. It's like up here, maybe. Selling the show. This might be high for Rick Rude and Mike Awesome, but we do kind of at some point need to like cool the crowd down a little bit. So I'm kind of okay with doing the storytelling up here. Then we bring them back up with Jumbo. Then we do. Yeah, I think this is in a good order. Is there anything we need to book on a pre-show match? I mean, there's many things we could book. I'm going to book a match just for me. Rey Mysterio Jr. teaming with Manami Toyota. Taking on Jerry Lynn and Malia Hosaka. Oh, you don't have to know offense. Listen, I will not be going to the Nick Gage Invitational, so if they're putting it by me, and I don't even want to go to it. 8 minutes pre-show. Who is the most over person in this match? I don't think any of them, but I need to know. Is it Jerry? It's Jerry! Let's go! What a pre-show match. It's just telling us that everyone's mad at me, right? Yeah, everyone's mad at me. I think this show's good. We have a million creative finishes, and hopefully they go well. If they all bomb, it's gonna kill the show. I believe in this show. I'm gonna say a 90. I think this will do well. Okay, this pre-show match was fine. Rey Mysterio got a 64, even though he was way less over than Jerry Lynn. Perhaps he should have won. Ah, well. Manami got a 53, and she is not over at all either. We should, The fact that she doesn't have chemistry with Bull is killing me, because that was the plan for the women's division. Like, oh, once we get Bull over, then we could do Bull and Manami Toyota. They'll have great matches all the time. We'll juice the numbers. They didn't have chemistry, and the game fucked me. Holy smokes, a 94 from Steve Regal and Ultimo. We are off to a good start here. Lack of psychology, which, I mean, the match got 94. I'm not really worried about it. Creative finish was successful. People got real mad that he cheated in this technical masterclass. How dare he's supposed to be a gentleman. Oh, and then this creative finish backfired. That sucks, because this might have broken a 70 if that didn't fail. Because they had good chemistry. But yeah, if we're gonna get a creative finish that doesn't work, this is the place for it to happen. This is the match where it's like, okay, it can fail here. That's fine. $74. This sure was a feud that happened, you know? I don't know how well we actually got the Headhunters over, but by golly, we tried, you know? Headhunter A getting 10 more points than B. Who knew? That could just be because Headhunter A always wins when I pick a winner because he comes up first. I should give B some wins. 82 for all this. I mean, I wouldn't say the project is over, but I mean, they lost to the tag champs. I don't know. Maybe we like swap them in the Steiners, because then you do Steiners versus Miracle Violence Connection, which fucking rules. And then Headhunters also lose to the Horsemen because they're not beating them either. $77. I mean, that's what we expected here. This is basically a mid card match or a match we would normally do on a Nitro or something. But you know, just wanted to get Sting on the card. Wanted to get these guys on the card. Got to have TEW and Kawada on a pay-per-view, which doesn't happen often, so that's fun. But yeah, certainly didn't expect this to be a barn burner or anything. Eric! Eric! We needed him! Come on, man. You can't ruin his debut. Oh, should we just turn him here? I mean, he showed up. He probably said a bunch of catchphrases. Yeah, I guess we should just do it. 5 segments would be plenty. We have to change his gimmick. Let's... Oh, are we also doing a gimmick change? No. Okay, he does have... Alright, he's doing both. Alright. Yes. Razor Ramon is now using the Razor Ramon gimmick, and it was received initial rating grade. Okay, great. Razor Ramon is great at the Razor Ramon gimmick. That's good. Turn was a complete success. Alright, I mean, you know, doing a month of Razor Ramon vignettes wasn't great numbers, but he's a face, he's got a good gimmick. We could be going somewhere with this. We laid the groundwork. We'll see what happens. Eddie and Tenryu got an 81. I feel like Tenryu might have dogged it, because 85, 82. Creative finish was a success, and it got an 81. That math's not mathin'. Low heat. We got the low heat. We got the low heat. I can't imagine, like, Regal and Ultimo would have had more heat than they did, and Regal and Ultimo got a 94, so I don't know. Then a 75 for Eddie celebrating, while Tenryu is mad. An 80 for Brian Pillman and Owen Hart. Oh, Owen was off his game. That's a shame. I was really waiting for these guys to cook. This was steal the show and everything. Damn. That's a bummer. We have to run this back, and Owen needs to not be off his game. $71 for the Paul Lee promo. I will take an 80 on this. I will take an 80 on this. It was storytelling. It was an intentional DQ finish, which fucking sucks. So, and it had Mike Awesome in it. So when you add all those things together, I will definitely take an 80 here. This is probably a match that benefited from the storyline. We probably got a bonus. All right, here we go. Stump bump time. Hey! He didn't get hurt, which I was worried about. That's good to know. $83? What the fuck? What do you mean 83? 90-79. Creative finish was a success. And you're going to give me an 83? Oh. Oh, they both have poor gimmicks. Storyline, low heat. Oh, man. I don't think I've ever seen Jumbo get a 79. I don't know what happened there. Back-to-back promos. These were good. All right, here we go. Main event. We need you, boys. All right, 91. Stan dislocated his shoulder. Fuck. Oh, no. He's probably, like, hurt. Shit. Vader got a 99 and Stan got 100, which is crazy. Can't... Like, this should have gotten higher, but I also can't complain about it, because Stan dislocated his shoulder, which is fucking crazy. If Stan had not gotten hurt, we might have got 100, which sucks. Because, yeah, this cooked. They went crazy. Yes, thank you, Mike Graham. I mean, a 94 is a great show. Can't... Yeah, that hit him so hard. Yeah, he lariated Vader so hard. Yeah. I actually don't know how we got a 94. I guess the opener was also a 94, and the main event was a 91. You know what? It's true what they say. People remember the first match, they remember the last match. The stuff in between was also good. Although none of it was, like, awesome, but it was good. Alright, Big Van Vader. Pointed out as a good example. Tenru. Pointed out as a good example. Stan Hansen. Hey, man, tough break with that shoulder. Who else do we want to say anything to? Owen. You'll get him next time, man. Please, 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 please. Okay. Oh, 17 days. He's not even that hurt. All right. I thought that was going to be like a couple months. So, 2 weeks of him only doing angles is actually not bad at all. We made a comical amount of money. We made $3 million on this pay-per-view. Sure. Ooh, we went up. Except not in New England. New England said, fuck you. But we went up everywhere else in the U.S. We went up in Kanto, in Chubu, in Kansai. Both games. Kansai loves us, baby. Oh, Scrum time. I forgot about the Scrum. By all accounts, Eric Bischoff is angry with how his WCW career is going. There are even rumors that he may be considering leaving. Shut the fuck up, Eric. He needs to learn to be a team player and stop rocking the boat. Oh, it didn't go down well with Eric Bischoff. Oh, really? We can hire anyone to hold a microphone, Eric. You ruined Razor's debut. Terry Gordy was off his game. Give him a break. WCW Great American Bash 94 is a success. How do you feel? I mean, it was a 94 overall. It was a pretty good show. I'm gonna say I'm delighted it went so well. That's what I would say. It is known that Giant Baba and Tenryu really don't like each other. Does this not reflect badly on your locker room environment? They were professional. We're gonna get involved. I like a little tension backstage. I support Baba. Picking a side seems insane. I'm going to say as long as they remain professional, I don't intend to get involved. Because I don't intend to get involved. Hey, and everyone liked that. Good. Great. I didn't know if they would. Terry Gordy said to be extremely happy in WCW. You must be pleased? Question mark. There shouldn't be a question mark there. I mean, I guess that's all they're saying to me, but that's not a question. Goes to show how great life in WCW is. Oh, the people who with bad morale are mad about that. I didn't think about that. That's funny. I was like, yeah, everyone will be happy if I say WCW is a great place to work. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. People, it's like when you're at work and your boss says how great the job is, and you're sitting there like, yeah, great, job's so great, motherfucker. Word is that Terry Power is annoyed with life in WCW. Are you looking to address this? Not really. I'll talk to her and try to address her issues. Okay. Not our best scrum. Although we did get to yell at Eric Bischoff. So, you know. Pretty good, actually. Rie Tomato moved to Atlanta. About time. Nick Bockwinkel says Cynthia Moreno has turned into a good worker. How much pop did she gain? A couple points. Not as much as you'd hope. Stan is injured. Yep. We got 600,000 buys for the bash. 280 something thousand people watched it, I suppose, in Japan. Ooh, it's an above average event now because the show was so good. Okay, that's good to know. How does Awesome's pop look? Good question. Probably the same. Yes. It's up a couple points because he was still like upper 40s. Now he's low to mid 50s. He's up a couple points, which is good. I really wanted to check the Headhunters. I mean, they started at nothing. I guess I can't be that bad about it because they started in the 10s and now we've got them up in the 30s. So we did put them up like 25 points. It's just that putting them up 25 points is still not great. So what is our next event? It is Bash on the Beach. I got that right. That's good. Let's Notepad time it because that really shouldn't take long here. I would say the only thing we don't really know is the title match. All right, Bash at the Beach. All right, let's do what we for sure know we're doing. We're doing U.S. title, Austin versus Hennig. We are doing Ricky Steamboat versus Cactus Jack. We are doing Randy Savage versus Terry Funk. We are doing... I'm just going to write contract match for now with DiBiase and Wyndham. We're doing Dan Severn versus Rick Martel. What a match. We're doing the TV title with Ultimate Warrior versus Bigelow. And we are doing the tag titles with Arn and Rick versus the Fantastics. I can't believe that is what Arn and Rick, or Arm as I put. Good old Arm Anderson. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have one to two slots left. I mean, we don't have a fucking world title challenger off the top of my head. Let me see here. Show me people on Saturday who are faces. Chat, is it crazy to do Scott Steiner and Stan Hansen for the WCW title? Is that wild, or can we do that? He's got the pop. The match will be good. It's a little weird. All right, chat says do it. It is kind of the only choice. The only other option would be to, like, quickly, like, you know, Dan Severn and Rick Martel blow it off on TV, and then you do, like, Dan and Stan, but that's not great either. Yeah, that's Scott Steiner going for the WCW title. I can't wait for Scott to cut his promos on Stan. They're going to be crazy. He's fat! Hear me out, Backlund. I will not be hearing you out any further. Gonna ask you to stop cooking. Put that pan down. Or our other option would have been, like, turn Avalanche babyface, but I don't love that either. But he also has, like, oh, he's very fucking popular. We gotta get him on the show. I don't even know if we could turn him babyface. No, he could. We're probably being helped by the move from TEW 2020 to 9 here. Avalanche versus Rick. Avalanche versus Rick is not bad. Is not bad at all. Also, again, Rick is kind of the guy left. Because I think when we go back here to look at faces, it's like Larry Z and Beautiful Bobby. Like, it's Rick. It's Rick. It's Rick. It's Rick versus Avalanche. That's another one where it's like, I don't know how we're going to build to that, but like, I don't know. I mean, obviously we're going to do Avalanche and Stan Hansen versus the Steiner brothers at some point, but this card, this part of the card is like not weird. Actually, you know what? The Fantastic Max is also weird. This part of the card, not weird. Makes a lot of sense. Austin and Hendrick for the U.S. title, gonna be awesome. Steamboat and Cactus, been feuding for months. Savage and Funk, two legends. And then, but then like the stuff at the top and bottom of the card get real weird. All right, well we got like 32 days to heat up Scott Steiner to a main event match. That'll be interesting. Although, like I said, a lot of this other stuff, pretty much everything except the first and last match, we have either been like we just started, like the Fantastics thing, or like a lot of this other stuff, we've been doing it for months already. We've already been doing DiBiase and Wyndham for months. We've been doing Funk and Savage for months. So this card is mostly built, except for the stuff that we have to fast track. So that'll probably be our focus for the next couple weeks of TV. Yeah, he should. Maybe we will do the Steiners and Miracle Violence connection match. We'll just do it to build up this world title match. I don't know. We'll think of something. He definitely has to storm out on Saturday night and cut a promo, or I guess fucking Magnum will cut a promo about how like the Horsemen are too chicken shit to give us a rematch for the tag titles. It's time for one of us to become the world champion, like that kind of thing. But that's going to do it. It's 10. I don't really want to get into booking more stuff, so we're going to call it there. So we'll be back next Tuesday as we begin the march to Bash at the Beach. And then, of course, Thursday. Thursday is the big one, the moment we've all been waiting for. Swarley and Nick, AEW redraft. Everyone that is not a champion is available to be drafted. That's probably going to be the entire stream. I imagine that'll take us a solid 90 minutes to 2 hours just to draft everybody. So tune in for that. I feel like we've been talking about this redraft stream for months now. It's finally going to happen. So tune in for that. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks. Appreciate it. Like the video, drop a comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Come hang out Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern, twitch.tv/Swarls. And that's it. Bye, everybody.